I've been shooting aimlessly, wishing to score. No wonder I haven't been accomplishing what I wish to. My name's Kelvin, and welcome to my 30 to 60 day monk mode journey where I'm learning how to listen to my mind, lead by my spirit, and stay true to the person that I am. I thought I knew how to plan things out, but today I had a slight glimpse. Well, not a slight glimpse. I actually looked into my goals and my visions, and I just realized that I have the overall picture, you understand, when everything has already been done, but I do not have the step-by-step process. And I feel like without having that step-by-step process, I'm actually gonna get stuck at a certain point, because when I meet a certain difficulty, I will not know how to go forward. Like, I know it's exciting to sit down and plan and envision this big vision for yourself, but equally we need to realize that it would be as disappointing when that plan doesn't work out. The disappointment will completely crush you. And the only way we open this door for the disappointment is by not planning. Think about this analogy. You're a soccer player, right? You've got this huge vision that, listen, I'm going to play for FC Barcelona in the next 5 years. And you wake up every morning, you do nothing, and you just go to practice at 6 o'clock. What's the probability that you'll actually play for Barcelona? When I mention the step-by-step planning, are you knowing exactly what you are going to train on in training? Do you know what time you go to gym? Do you invest time for you to research on joining FC Barcelona? There are these smaller steps that make your vision a reality, because I think when we think of something as a whole, it seems really possible, but it is kind of impossible in a sense, because you won't know what to do to get it. But when you break it down, you know exactly what to do and what step to take, and to be in the right place at the right time, because you did plan it. You won't always know, but you'll have a better idea than when you have a wholesome vision with no steps to work on. This wholesome vision without steps as shooting aimlessly, because you want to get somewhere, but you don't know how you're going to get somewhere. I want to go to America, but I don't know how I'm going to go to America. How? What's the likelihood that I'm actually going to get there without a plan, a detailed plan? I was sitting down and I was thinking about the school system itself. When you look at the school schedules, you know when there's going to be meetings, you know the timetables, you know what time you're going to go to that period, and you know from that time you move to that other period, and you know how short your intervals are. You've got 5 minutes to get to the next class and be seated, or else there's a punishment or whatever. So now when we think about that whole process, man, I feel like those are points that we can actually use to enhance our lives, because that routine is repeated so much that it becomes automatic. And I feel like that's what we want. Like when you're doing something or you're pursuing a specific career or a project, you want to do something so much that it becomes automatic, that you can put steps into place that you no longer have to think about it. And when you no longer have to think about it, most of your time having to think that, hey, I need to do A, B, and C, you get more time for you to enhance that specific plan that you've put into place. I know personally school hasn't given me much, but just flipping the script just with this conversation, I'm just saying, man, that system on its own is powerful, because I can tell you that 80% or majority of people have went through that system. It doesn't matter if you dropped out in like grade 2 or grade 1, but you've went through the system. That means that the system is powerful enough. It's proven to work. But now the thing is, how about taking it and applying it to your own life? Because it's also applied to work. We've got a schedule and we adhere to work schedule, but you don't adhere to the schedule that you set with yourself, the appointment that you set with your goals. You think that just putting out your goals, well, actually, I've been thinking this, that if I just plan out my goals and I say, and in the next 3 months, I want to pop on YouTube, right? I feel like that's enough. No, that's not enough. I really need to write down, okay, so which day am I going to post? Which time am I going to post? How often am I going to shoot the videos? What time am I going to shoot the videos? We need to follow this religiously, bro. We need to follow our goals religiously as much as we follow the rules set out for work and school. That's how we learn that's how we achieve something. Because with school and work, the rules are enforced on us so that we are disciplined. So that's a sign that you can be disciplined. So why not enforce the same rules on yourself for you to be disciplined on the path that you want to explore? The book that helped me steer my mind and productivity in the right direction this year has been Atomic Habits by James Clear. Dude, a step in the right direction may not be noticeable today or tomorrow or maybe the next day, but that step being repeated consistently is going to make a substantial change in the future. And I feel like that's important for me because I overlook small steps, and this is going back to the main topic. Like, you have to break things down into small steps and you have to keep on doing things. Even though that you don't see the result right now, you have to keep on doing it. You do it. And then at the end of the day, it leads you closer to your bigger vision that you want to achieve. If you want to go through that book with me, I will be having live book sessions, but I'm actually doing The Richest Man in Babylon. So if you want us to do Atomic Habits, you can drop a comment and say Atomic Habits. So I'm going to be going live on YouTube every single Monday. So that would be 2 p.m. EST. So 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. EST. And that would be 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. SAST. And I'll just be going through books. And this will be under the section of Calver's called Bookmarked. I hope that you did take something from today, from me just ranting over my cognitions. But also remember, I just need to reiterate this, that carry on doing what you're doing, and just do it so much that it becomes automated so that you can actually focus on the perfection of that specific thing that you are doing. Know the steps and go. Like, it's really easy to overlook the fact that, yes, I want to be this, but you overlook those smaller steps. And that's what I've been doing. This is why I'm having these monk mode reflections, so that what I'm doing could possibly help you realize what you were doing unconsciously. Take it or reject it, but success is what you make it.